Narcissists operate a lot like cult leaders. And I know that whenever you think of a cult leader, you might typically picture somebody such as Charlie Manson, Jim Jones, David Koresh. And these leaders seemed so far removed, and their followers seemed so far removed from our simple lives. We may question the motives of people who follow them naturally. How could a person even begin to believe these people? Why would people leave their entire families behind for them? How could these individuals become so far removed from reality in such a short period of time? We secretly believe in a way that we are above such people and that there is absolutely no way that this could happen to us. But the problem with that thinking is that it ignores the very possibility that we have already interacted or are already currently interacting with somebody who behaves much like a cult leader. These types of leaders operate on a smaller scale. And rather than convincing hundreds of people to follow them, they use manipulation and brainwashing tactics to control the lives of one or two people who are close to those around them. And whether it be a close friend, a spouse, a family member, a coworker, cult leaders exploit their narcissistic personalities to ruin and destroy the lives of those who love them the most. So here are some ways that narcissists can behave much like a cult leader. They have a larger than life personality, and to control those around them, narcissists must be very charismatic. They must be interesting. They have different personalities than your average Joe. They may be really well-read, intelligent, and have seemingly experienced countless adventures throughout their lives. They are probably the center of attention at parties, making people laugh, and people are naturally drawn to these individuals. Larger-than-life personalities tend to tell people what they want to hear rather than telling them the truth. They know what makes you tick, and they know how to exploit it, so you feel empathetic towards them or learn to trust them. They have an us versus them attitude, and very, very early on, a narcissist might showcase an us versus them mentality. And this is particularly true when it comes to those outsiders, those people who don't necessarily believe in the narcissist's larger than life persona, and they don't believe in the narcissist's lies, and wary family members or close friends simply get in the way of a narcissist. So the victim's life goals, such as going to school or getting a better job, can also get in the way if those goals will deprioritize the narcissist's main needs. Black and white thinking is frequently utilized in order to put people in two camps, good or bad. There is no gray. There is no in between. This narcissist is going to devalue your feelings. They will put their feelings above the needs of everyone around them. Therefore, the feelings of the victim or other people absolutely do not matter. And if you find that you blame yourself quite frequently after fights with this narcissist, even though the narcissist is clearly the one in the wrong, you may be dealing with somebody who is devaluing your feelings. Your needs are always coming second, which can make you feel angry, depressed, anxious, worthless, and hopeless. And in a healthy relationship, both partners value each other's needs equally. And a narcissist does not know or understand how to put anybody else's needs above their own. A narcissist, compulsive lying. This narcissist is going to be a compulsive liar. A narcissist must keep up the appearance that they have everything under control. And they tend to lie when confronted or whenever they are actively trying to impress somebody. They use lies so frequently that they may not even understand or realize what the actual truth is. Frequent lying confuses victims who struggle to keep up with various stories, and the victim ends up blaming themselves for not believing in the correct version of a story that they tell, or for thinking that the narcissist told a lie in the first place. So remember, with this type of narcissist, the end goal is all that matters. It does not matter what they have to do in order to get what they want. They do not have the same type of moral standards that you do. They will lie, they will cheat, they will do anything to justify this poor behavior and point to that larger goal at hand. And this is the reason for their behavior in their minds. And they may even feel like make the victim feel like this bad behavior is all of their fault because the end goal is actually moral when it's not.